Well, thank you so much, Patience and Thelma. Very good morning and welcome to the AM News. Now, President Bola Tinubu is in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil for the 2025 BRICS Summit. In Rio de Janeiro, President Tinubu is one of the 4 African leaders attending the 17th BRICS Summit. Presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga in a statement stated that President Tinubu is attending the summit at the invitation of President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva of Brazil on the strength of Nigeria's status as a partner country, a membership category short of full status. He explained that the partner status is higher than that of a guest country, as has been the case in the past. South Africa, Egypt and Ethiopia are African members of BRICS. At this year's summit, BRICS leaders from countries identified as the world's fast-growing economies converge on Rio de Janeiro, promising to strengthen trade and technology exchange within the bloc against the background of U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff threat. Now, the current reforms in the health sector are not just addressing disease outbreaks, but building a resilient health ecosystem capable of withstanding future threats, including climate change. And coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare Professor Mohammed Ali Pate stated this during the 3rd convocation lecture of the Federal University of Kashere in Gombe State, where he delivered a lecture titled The Evolution of Medical Sciences, Past, Present and Future. Professor Pate notes that the launch of the Health Sector Renewal Investment Initiative in 2023 aims to transform healthcare delivery across the country.
The context of infectious diseases, human diseases, but also challenges that we're facing like climate change and other challenges that drive population health outcomes in the wrong direction. And that is why, under the President's leadership and through his agenda, we are embedding climate resilience into our overall national health sector response.
Earlier, before delivering the convocation lecture, the minister inaugurated key infrastructural projects within the university campus. Now, the convocation lecture at the Federal University Kashere FUK Gombe was more than a celebration of academic milestones. It marked the unveiling of a bold new era. Against the backdrop of scholarly reflections and ceremonial tradition, the university had a series of transformative infrastructural projects set to redefine its academic landscape. Zara Umar Adamu reports.
The convocation lecture of the Federal University Kashere Gombe State delivered a powerful insights into the evolution of medical sciences, past, present, and the future. After being refreshed by the convocation lecture, dignitaries witnessed the commissioning of infrastructural projects executed by the university within the last 4 years, which include a postgraduate and medical students hostel, a 500-capacity lecture theatre, and the medical college complex, among many others.
These projects are not just brick and mortar, they represent progress, opportunity, and our unwavering commitment to building a modern, productive, and responsive institution.
The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Umar Pate, also led the foundation stone of a befitting Senate building for the university. These developments are executed to reposition the university for enhanced academic activities and institutional governance. Zara Umar Adam, NTA News.
The National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu says President Bola Tinubu has remained firm in surmounting the intractable security challenges. Ribadu stated these are the 50th anniversary celebration of the Nigerian Defense Academy NTA 18th regular courses held in Abuja, where he delivered a lecture titled Veterans as Significant National Assets. The NSA stressed that Nigeria stood at a crossroads in 2022 grappling with multiple security challenges that threatened its unity, stability, and future.
And I will share with you the strategic interventions and achievements under the present government, from freeing 11,250 hostages to restoring oil production to 1.8 million barrels per day. We have delivered decisive blows to top warlords, including Ali Kachala, Boderi, Halilu Sububu, 1,978 illegal refineries dismantled.
It is our country, it's the only country that we have. And it's only us that will make that difference, not any other person. Days have gone that we want to rely on any other person to change or save our country. We have to do it ourselves.
Everybody has his own way and means of contributing to development of his community.
The story of Nigerian Defense Academy 18 regular corps offers a ray of hope. It reminds us that from humble beginning, guided by discipline and service, a cohort of young men can grow to shape a nation.
The NSA notes that ongoing counter-insurgency campaign has led to the elimination of more than 13,500 terrorists, while 124,000 Boko Haram and ISWAP fighters and their families have surrendered. Now, the All Progressives Congress in the South-South Zone has adopted President Bola Tinubu and APC governors of Edo, Delta, Akwa Ibom and Cross River states as candidates for the 2027 presidential and governorship elections. This formed part of the resolution reached at the end of APC's South-South stakeholders meeting in Benin City, Edo State. Goodluck Enaini reports that Senate President Godswill Akpabio led the APC bigwigs to the summit.
It is about the unity of the South-South and the need to align with the party in power, the APC. For the delegates, the summit is an opportunity to discuss meaningfully on consolidating its political vision under the renewed hope agenda of the president. Again, it is geared towards strategic pathway for the party's future across the South-South geopolitical zone. They believed the region is significant in the survival of the Nigerian projects and therefore should align with the mandate of the government in power for its sustainable development. Meanwhile, the governors of Bayelsa and River states are expected to key in.
As 2027 beckons, we should understand the times and know and do what all Nigerians should do. Support this president to complete this transformation of our country.
It is a movement that shows the appreciation of people of the South-South for the great policy of our dear president.
This meeting is significant as it is the first effort to get the stakeholders of our great party in the South-South region to discuss as a family.
Rivers State as a state, we have taken a decision and there's no going back. We are going to deliver completely above 90%.
We hereby unanimously adopt Mr. President, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as our sole candidate for the 2027 election. Not be so attack.
In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NTA News.
And after 2 days of intense presentations, the Northeast session of the Senate Committee on the Review of the 1999 Constitution concluded in Maiduguri with renewed assurances that citizens' voices will continue to shape the process, with channels remaining open for further input. Pauline Kujevana has details.
State Governor Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, represented by his deputy Umar Usman Katafur, emphasized the need for a more inclusive constitution that reflects the yearnings of Nigerians, noting that the constitutional review offers a historic opportunity to governance structure and strengthen democracy. Shehu of Borno Abubakar Umar Ibn Garbe Alamin El-Kanami called for constitutional recognition of traditional institutions, stressing the role of traditional rulers in conflict resolution, peace building and community development. One of the major highlights of the hearing was the call for the creation of new new states in the region, as stakeholders made strong cases for the establishment of Katagum from Bauchi State, Tangalewaja from Gombe State, Kwararafa, Amuri from Taraba State, and Amana from Adamawa State. Particularly notable was the presentation by Director General of the Amana State Creation Committee, Sali Bello, who advocated for the inclusion of Uba local government area from Borno State into the proposed Amana State, citing cultural and historical ties as justification, a move that has prompted people of Uba to call for boundary adjustment to align with the proposed states.
We were in Cameroon Republic before. They were winners to join Nigeria, and they gave us a promise that whatever happens to any other province in the north will equally happen to us. And that's why we are demanding for the promise to be kept.
Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and Women's Rights Advancement and Protection Alternative, RAPA, joined the discourse by advocating for increased female representation among other coalition of women's groups who called for the creation of special seats for women in the National Assembly to address historical marginalization and promote gender equity in governance. In Maiduguri, Pauline Kujevana, NTA News.
This is where the AM News ends. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Justin Bemunyi. We'll take a short break now to be back with Weekend Deal.